Imagine discovering a single movement that quietly rebuilds your muscles, strengthens your balance, and restores youthful power in your body without stepping inside a gym, lifting heavy weights, or sweating through painful routines. Surgeons and geriatric specialists insist that for people over 60, this one move activates the very muscle fibers that decline fastest with age. And skipping it may be one of the hidden reasons your strength fades faster every year. Today, you're going to learn exactly what that movement is, why it matters so much, and how it can transform your body in just a few minutes a day. As we age, something happens inside our muscles that most people never hear about. After 50, your body begins losing up to 1 to 2% of muscle every single year, a process called sarcopenia. It starts slowly. Maybe you struggle to lift a grocery bag, or you notice climbing stairs takes more effort than before. But over time, this loss accelerates, quietly stealing strength, stability, and independence. For surgeons, especially orthopedic and spine specialists, this muscle loss is a major concern because weak muscles increase the risk of falls, fractures, slow healing, and joint pain. Now here's the part that surprises almost everyone. The muscle fibers that disappear first are the fast-twitch fibers, the ones responsible for quick, powerful movements like standing up, lifting, catching yourself, or preventing a fall.
Ow.
These fibers don't respond well to long walks or gentle stretching.
Ow.
And they certainly don't get stronger from casual daily activity. Surgeons warn that once these fibers decline, the body becomes slower, weaker, and more vulnerable to injury. But there's one simple movement that directly targets and reactivates those fast-twitch fibers, even in older adults. Research shows it can stimulate muscle growth, improve balance, and retrain your nervous system in a way traditional gym exercises often fail to do. And the best part? You can do it anywhere, even in your living room. No equipment, no strain, just your own body weight. The movement is the controlled sit-to-stand. That's right, the simple action of sitting down and standing up. Performed in a precise slow-down and fast-up motion. It's one of the most powerful, muscle-activating sequences for adults over 60. Surgeons call it the foundation move of longevity because it mimics exactly what your legs need every day: strength, stability, and speed. To understand why it works so well, imagine your body as a communication system. Your brain sends signals through nerves, telling your muscles when to contract. As you age, these signals become slower and weaker, especially in the lower body. But when you practice a controlled sit-to-stand, lowering slowly to a chair, pausing briefly, then standing up with intention, you activate the entire chain from your brain to your core, your thighs, your glutes, and even your ankles. The slow lowering phase is where the magic starts. This is called eccentric movement. Studies show eccentric motions stimulate more muscle fibers than the lifting phase. It's like teaching your muscle cells to wake up and work again. For seniors, this helps rebuild strength safely without the joint stress of squats or heavy gym machines. But the standing phase, the fast, controlled rise, is what targets those fast-twitch fibers. This is the part surgeons emphasize. When you stand with purpose, pushing through your heels and engaging your core, you train your body to move quickly and powerfully again. This is exactly what reduces fall risk, improves reaction time, and brings back the confidence that many seniors gradually lose. Most people don't realize how much this one move reveals about their overall health. In many hospitals and surgical centers, doctors use the sit-to-stand test to predict a patient's mobility, strength, and even long-term independence. If someone struggles to stand up without using their hands, it's a sign their legs and core have already weakened significantly.
Ow.
But when patients begin practicing it daily, surgeons often see improvements within weeks: better posture,
Ow.
better walking stability, and even reduced back and knee pain because the supporting muscles finally re-engage. Now imagine you add just a few mindful tweaks to this movement. It's turning it from simple to extraordinarily effective. Before sitting, you cross your arms over your chest instead of pushing off the chair. You sit back slowly for 3 to 5 seconds, feeling every muscle engage. Then you pause at the bottom knot, fully relaxed, just lightly hovering, and stand up smoothly, pushing from your legs rather than your momentum. This single repetition works your quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and core all at once. It's like doing a full lower body workout without needing equipment or risking strain. If you repeat this movement 10 times, you've just activated nearly every major muscle group that protects your body from aging. If you do 20, you've stimulated muscle growth comparable to a gym workout, but with far less stress on your joints. Surgeons warn that skipping this movement allows weakness to creep in silently. They see the consequences every day. Patients who can T-rise from chairs without using their hands, people who walk with shorter steps because their leg muscles have lost power, seniors who fall because their body can T-react quickly enough. But the encouraging news is that the human body responds quickly at any age when given the right kind of training. In fact, studies from aging research labs show that older adults who practice controlled sit-to-stands for just 8 to 10 minutes a day experience noticeable improvements in leg strength within 2 to 4 weeks. Many even report feeling more energetic, more stable, and more confident doing everyday activities. That's because strong legs don't just help you move. They help your heart pump blood more efficiently. They help your metabolism work better, and they protect your joints from wear and tear. And if you really want to maximize the benefits, here's something even more powerful: adding a slight pause at the halfway point. When you stop mid-descent or mid-rise for just a second, your muscles fire harder to hold your position. Surgeons call this isometric activation, and it's like flipping a switch that reinforces strength deep within the muscle. This trains the body not just for movement, but for control, something essential for preventing slips, missteps, and sudden loss of balance. But maybe the most surprising part is how this movement affects your brain. When researchers studied seniors performing daily sit-to-stands, they found improvements in cognitive function, especially areas related to coordination and reaction time. Why? Because standing up quickly and safely requires precise communication between the brain and body. Practicing this repeatedly strengthens that connection, almost like updating old wiring in a house. So what happens when you combine slow lowering, controlled rising, and intentional pauses? You get a full-body science-backed movement that beats many gym exercises for older adults. It's safer than deep squats, less stressful than lunges, more effective than leg machines because it uses natural movement patterns your body already understands. Imagine how different your daily life could feel as your muscles grow stronger. Getting out of bed becomes easier. Bending to tie your shoes doesn't feel like a challenge. Walking feels lighter and more stable. Your posture naturally improves. You move with a sense of confidence, not fear, because your legs are supporting you the way they were meant to. And the beauty of this movement is that you can customize it. If you're stronger, you can lower yourself even slower. If you want more challenge, you can hold a light water bottle close to your chest. If you prefer gentle training, you can start with a taller chair or limit your repetitions. The movement grows with you. Most people over 60 think that muscle growth requires heavy weights, long workouts, or complicated routines. But surgeons and aging specialists are increasingly focusing on this simple, functional movement. Not because it's easy, but because it's effective. It trains your body for the real world. It builds strength where you need it most. And it does it without the risk of injuries that come from machines or high-intensity exercises. The truth is, strong legs are one of the greatest predictors of longevity. Studies consistently show that seniors with better leg strength live longer, recover faster, and stay independent far later in life. The sit-to-stand is a direct way to build that strength without overwhelm, without fear, and without needing a gym membership. If you combine this movement with proper breathing, inhale as you sit, exhale as you rise, you'll engage your core naturally and improve your stability with each rep. Over time, you may even notice less lower back tension because your core and glutes work together to support your spine. Now let's go even deeper into how this movement transforms your balance. Your feet stay grounded and you rise from a chair. Your body constantly adjusts to keep you stable. Tiny muscles in your ankles, feet, and hips fire rapidly to correct your posture. This is something walking alone can't provide. Walking moves you forward, but sit-to-stand trains your vertical stability. The stability you need to rise from toilets, chairs, sofas, or car seats safely every single day. And this is where many seniors struggle. They don't fall while walking, they fall while standing up or transitioning from one position to another. Practicing this movement builds strength in the exact moment many accidents happen. Surgeons often remind patients that movement is medicine, but the right movement is what keeps you strong. The controlled sit-a-stand is that movement. It's simple, it's accessible, and it works with your body's natural mechanics. And as these changes accumulate, something shifts inside you. You start feeling younger not because the calendar changes, but because your body responds with a kind of renewed vitality. Every day you stand up with more control. Every day your muscles fire a little stronger, and every day your confidence grows. This simple movement becomes a quiet reminder that strength is still within your reach, no matter your age. Some seniors even notice improvements in their walking speed, which is a powerful indicator of longevity. Surgeons often say that leg strength is one of the most accurate predictors of how someone will age, because your legs carry you through every part of your life. When you strengthen them, you're not just training muscles, you're strengthening your future. As you continue practicing, you might start to feel a surprising lightness in your steps. Your hips move more fluidly. Your knees feel more supported. Your ankles stabilize more naturally. These changes happen because the sit-a-stand activates not just major muscles, but also the smaller stabilizers that often weaken with age. When these stabilizers come back online, your entire lower body begins working as a coordinated team again. Another often overlooked benefit is how this movement supports your core. Rising from a chair demands that your abdominal and lower back muscles brace and stabilize your spine. Over time, this creates a stronger core without needing to do crunches or floor exercises. A stronger core means better posture, fewer aches, and more confidence in your balances, especially when turning or reaching. And even though this exercise is simple, it can become a powerful mindset shift. You begin to see your body not as something that's weakening, but as something capable of improvement. This encourages many seniors to move more, walk more, stretch more, and stay more active in general. That ripple effect is invaluable because staying active is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health. Surgeons also point out that the sit-a-stand teaches patience and awareness. You're learning to move with intention. You're reconnecting with your body's natural mechanics. You're strengthening your muscles in a safe, sustainable way without pushing them too hard. And this gentle, mindful approach is what protects you from injury while still helping you regain strength rapidly. With consistent practice, you may even notice better endurance throughout the day. Tasks that once left you tired, like walking, carrying groceries, or doing chores, become easier. That's because stronger muscles require less effort to perform the same tasks. Your legs handle more work without tiring quickly. This newfound stamina often leads to more daily activity, creating a positive cycle of healthy movement. And remember, this movement is yours. You can adjust it, slow it down, speed it up slightly, add a pause, or focus on deeper breathing. You can use a higher chair on days when your knees feel stiff, or a lower one when you're feeling stronger. You have full control. It's no race, no competition, just steady, gentle progress. Eventually, the movement becomes second nature. You may find yourself doing it automatically, without even planning to. That's when you know your body has adapted, when strength is no longer something you chase, but something you live with every day. And through all of this, the most important thing is that you're choosing to move. You're choosing to invest in your strength, your confidence, your independence, and your future. That choice is powerful. That choice changes lives. And that choice starts with just one simple move. So as you move forward, remember this. Strength doesn't disappear because you're aging. It fades only when it's ignored. And the moment you decide to reclaim it, even with a simple daily movement, your body responds. The sit-a-stand may look ordinary, but its impact is extraordinary. It builds muscle, sharpens balance, boosts confidence, protects independence, and reminds you that your body is still capable of remarkable change. No gym, no equipment, no complicated routines, just a few intentional minutes a day. Your future strength begins with the choices you make right now, one repetition at a time.